shots, we always hot like Harden with the steel.
Hey, Phil, the marshmallows still gonna swell up, right?
We still talking about these marshmallows?
We still talking about it.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that no more.
We gonna hear about it.
We're not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, settle down. Let's save it for the show. What's going on? Dedication, hard work plus patience. Welcome back with Therese Spill 601, your favorite sports show. You have me, your host, Yuan Nichols, and we got the regular crew. Red Spill Field to my left.
You already know what it is.
Mike Lowry to my right.
Deon with Eric and Phillip.
Yeah, he is.
Another show, man.
Man, yee how fast they switch. You know, they switch up, man. They switch up. They turn the tables on you, man. It take a couple of days and they'll switch up quick. They switch up fast, man.
You hate to see it like that. You hate to see it like that.
They switch up fast. You know, I look on social and now it's Lake Show.
Oh, it's the Lake Show for sure.
It's Lake Show.
Ain't no more grindhouse. Ain't no more Memphis.
It's
Ain't
Lake
no
Show now.
grind. It's the Lake
You
Show.
know, it's Lake Show now. So hey, you know, I don't know.
Y'all know how I feel about people that switch up, man.
Never switched up. Been a fan.
Right.
Just brought another team in, but been a fan.
Put it on that social.
Hey, I've been a fan. Been a rider. This brought another one in.
Yeah, okay.
The Ben Lake Show.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'm more of a grindhouse guy. Anyway.
Hey, went out the womb with a Shaquille O'Neal jersey at 2 years old. Yeah. Then progressed to a Kobe Bryant number 8.
Right.
Number 8 jersey.
Right.
Then the one that y'all you see me now in the 24 jersey.
Yeah, the dingy Kobe jersey.
Chill out.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it is.
Nah, it just look cream.
But
That's all.
you know,
NBA
playoffs, man. Been a lot of action going on. A lot of things that transpired, and you know, new narratives have been made, and we got to talk about it. We're gonna go ahead and start off. The Los Angeles Lakers are now up 3-1 on the defending champion, the Golden State Warriors, as they beat them yesterday, 104-101. The Lakers are now currently the Vegas favorites to win the Western Conference now after beating the Warriors last night. Guys, with the Lakers and their hype and the way that they're going now, I want to ask you, should they be the favorites to win it all now?
I'm gonna have to say no on that. They should not be the favorite to win it all. I think there's still a couple teams right now that we can easily say they can win it all. I feel that the Lakers are still middle of the pack. And with me saying that, this series between the Lakers and Warriors, this goes way back to when LeBron was with Cleveland. He's seen Steph and Clay. He knows what they're going to do. At this point, it's not about the skill set because you know Steph gonna get his, you know Clay gonna get his, you know Bron gonna do his thing. AD been doing his thing. It's now a mental chess match for these guys, and I think that's where the Lakers are beating them because they got them figured out, sort of. And I feel that the Warriors, I'm not gonna say snuck in, but I don't think the Warriors supposed to be there. I think the Kings are supposed to be there.
You think the Kings should be
I think if the Kings,
they lost fair and square in 7. They lost fair and square in 7.
You're right. I think because the Warriors and the Warriors and the Lakers, these are two veteran teams that have been playing each other for I don't know how long. So it's not about the skill set. That's why I think the Warriors beat the Kings. If the Kings get in this series against the Lakers, it's a different ballgame. I don't see the Lakers being up 3-1 on the Kings.
You might be right though, because the Kings they matched up with
the Kings are way younger, faster.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Bron and AD, they were gonna have to stretch the floor. You got to get out there and guard up.
Sabonis wasn't gonna be able to do nothing with AD.
Okay,
sorry.
but time out.
Yeah.
But see, this is where the Kings got the Lakers beat. The guards are going to have to guard up on De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk. They're going to have to guard up every night.
But LeBron probably going to take care of that.
They're not taking off. They're not taking off at all.
LeBron probably took care of Fox.
This series, I feel like it's more of a veteran series. These guys, they getting old. I'm just going to be honest. I don't see the Lakers or the Warriors going to this finals.
I'm not going to quite say they contenders yet until they beat the Warriors. You know, you still got to see who's gonna play out on the other end between the Nuggets and the and the Suns, they in a dogfight. They game might possibly go to 7. Don't get me wrong, the Lakers are playing great basketball. They find the weaknesses between the Warriors. The Warriors lost by 3 yesterday, and they got blown out the last 2. We know the Warriors not a good road team, but they had to steal one, and they haven't done it. Now they have to. They have no choice, or they're going home. Mm-hmm. They got the home court advantage. They got to win out. It's hard to do. It's hard beating LeBron when he up 3-1. Sorry. I can't. Like I said, I can't necessarily say they going to the finals yet because they still got a tough task. Mm. They got to close this out and then they got to wait between 2 monsters on the other side.
We talking about winning it all.
I know. Okay. I know. And then whoever they play in the finals, it might be a rematch between either the Heat or the Boston. We don't know.
I don't see the Lakers beat nobody out the East. You put the Sixers there, Celtics there, or the Heat.
They could be the Sixers.
No.
They could be the Sixers.
No, sir.
What about the Knicks? You say
Knicks done. Knicks
out.
Knicks done.
What? The Knicks gone.
But don't get me wrong. The role players of the Lakers been playing phenomenal, bro. It's whoever had a night. Lonnie Walker, I've been preaching. He needed to play.
Preaching.
And he came out balling.
He has been saying Lonnie Walker though.
Hachirama is still coming on.
Lakers fan guy.
And D-Lo's been surprised.
But you say he not like that.
He's been showing me. It starts with D-Lo. If he get hot, the Lakers gonna win. If he come out cold and kind of rattled, it's up in the air. And Austin Reeves give me just enough to get by. And we're not going to expect LeBron to give you 30-point nights day in, day out. He's just going to be consistent, fluent. Like Stephen A. say, fluent. And AD, it's just whatever he on. This is whatever he on. 1 minute he up, next minute he down. And next minute he brittle. You don't know what AD. So hopefully he can just stay mid, above pack, and give me that double-double. But I feel like the Lakers will close out the Warriors, and I feel like they go meet KD next.
Okay. Just start with answering the question. I feel like you can't say they're the favorites. I will agree with you all. I believe that with the playoffs right now, it's basically wide open. I think that a lot of teams are pretty much evenly matched, as we kind of seen. Even though the Lakers series is 3-1, it could have easily been 2-2 or 3-1 Warriors side. If you look back at those games, there are a lot of key possessions that really kind of tilted both of all 3 of the last 3 games. And I think they could. Well, really, all 4 of the games, if we're being honest, including the Jordan Poole shot. Even though when the Lakers blew them out, the game 2, people forget the Warriors were up by around like 14 points going into the third quarter. So I do feel like that when you look at it, they're pretty much evenly matched. It's just the Lakers have done better when it comes down to finishing games. And I think on the other side, you got the Suns. We've seen Devin Booker and Kevin Durant playing great basketball so far. I got a little caveat. I don't know if Devin Booker will be able to continue to maintain the level of efficiency that he's doing it at. But the Nuggets, I think, in my opinion, is the deepest team in the West.
I got a question for you, Yuan. You think Devin Booker playing better ball than Jason Tatum right now?
Yes, I give him that. And I will go ahead and say this because I had been watching and thinking about it. Like I gotta give you props, man. So far, Devin Booker has been the best player on the Suns. You said that he would be the first option, and so far he's proved it. And that's a whole other topic. We'll revisit that whenever either the Suns get knocked out or they get on there. We'll revisit and talk about Kevin Durant. Be honest, we'll talk about it. But anyway, when it comes down to it, though, the reason why I do feel like they're even is because this. Not only is it wide open, but you talk about LeBron. He hasn't hit 30. To me, Bron has not showed any level of impact at all. He just been saying
he's tired. Every game he's saying he's tired.
Any level of intensity. Last show I talked about it 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna still revisit it. He has yet to hit a 30 point. He has yet to hit 30 points this playoffs, this postseason. Not only that, but if you watch the way the Lakers play, Bron, this is probably the most in his playoff regular season career, maybe even since high school. The way that he's standing on the side, on the wing, and he's just really just waiting. And then you can see the reason that he's shooting these amount of threes is because it's easier to get back on defense when you shoot a 3, not when you're driving the ball. The level of energy that I think that LeBron has now is is not as much as he's had in times past. I think we're really starting to see LeBron slowly age before our very eyes.
He just trying to stay that 1 year.
He's still
LeBron
able to
here.
stay consistent, and luckily this year, due to the trade of Russ, they were able to get multiple pieces back, and so they're a very much deeper team. You could argue that this Lakers squad
Bailing him out.
is as deep as his 2016 Cavs team when it comes to being deep, and I think that's what's really been helping them, because if you look at it, it's a lot of times when it's AD, it's never been. We have yet to see a playoff game where it's just been AD and Bron go dominant and everybody else is cold. It's got to be the D-Lo coming in, shotgun, Austin Reeves, Rui. As we saw last night, Lonnie Walker with 15 in the fourth quarter. We've seen things like that where we kind of seeing that Bron is not really carrying his ship. He just riding it off name. And so the media, they not really cutting them no slack because they're winning.
Right.
And it's LeBron James, in my opinion. That's just not really just
They pointed his
Ultimate crybaby.
and that also goes with Kevin Durant too. Kevin Durant has been putting up some pretty good numbers now, but I in my opinion, I still don't think that the Suns can win it all with Devin Booker being your best player. But he's been the best player, and so I gotta give him props for that. But now we gotta look at it now, because if he continues to be the best player, now that narrative is, can he win it as the best player on the Suns? That's a whole other narrative.
Devin Booker?
Yeah, it's gonna be to see now. Is because we've seen that formula the last couple years.
If D-Book get to that finals,
But
I can guarantee
we ain't talking about that right now, though. But I'm just putting that. That's gonna be a narrative we gotta visit if they don't get it done.
Hey, we're gonna find out.
And we're gonna talk, put some blame on KD too. But as far as that though, I don't know if LeBron's hurt or what. But to me, he has not showed a level of
He's
intensity
bailing out.
This whole playoffs. And as we've seen that, even when he has starts off with good games, as if like when they blew him out, I think that game too. It's not because of his impact. It's because of Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis is impactful, they win the game. If he's not impactful, they're gonna lose.
Right.
It don't matter if Bron dropped 28, 11, and 5. It's not gonna get it done unless AD is there playing great ball. So I think that it's still wide open. I think teams need to, hopefully a team can exploit LeBron James a little bit more, make him work a little more on the defensive end. Let's see how much energy does he really have for these games, because I think he's kind of standing, stalking, kind of preserving his energy throughout these games, and I think that's kind of been helping them. And also the Lakers have been playing great defense, and maybe that's also because Bron is taking probably making more of a mindset to play better defense, and kind of get his team involved more with this team. But I just don't know. I feel like they can still be knocked out for the right team, and also familiarity. What you said, you got to think about it. LeBron has seen the Warriors for multiple years. D'Angelo Russell has played in that system, knows that system, and so then Darvin Ham, with him being a coach for the Bucks, he knows how to coach defense. That's his MO. So I just think it's still wide open. But the Lakers, they I feel like they got as good of a chance as anybody to win it all.
Yeah.
They got a good shot.
We're
But
gonna see
I will be honest though. I'm gonna be honest here. If they see the Suns, I feel like the Lakers got the advantage. I think the Lakers have the advantage.
DeAndre Ayton, he gonna choke.
No, the Lakers are deeper. They're deeper. They're way deeper. The Suns, the reason they won games 3 and 4 is because they bench kind of showed up. Landry Shamet came and showed up last night, and Terrence Ross. But are we gonna consistently be able to see them give us those?
We know campaign ain't gonna give you nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
We're gonna speak on, like you said, we're gonna speak on that.
But that's what I'm saying though. When we talk about when we compare, we're comparing about
you're right.
I feel like the Suns are not as deep. I think eventually those, and I think that's what's going to also end up biting. I think that's going to end up biting the Lakers too, because with last night LeBron and them played 40-something plus minutes, and we're gonna see this next game where the Lakers come with that type of energy, where they be lethargic, coming out slow. As Bron has always kind of been slow these past couple first halves. But if you look at it with the Suns, they're not really deep. It's really Devin Booker and KD. If they're not giving you 80 points combined together, they do not have a chance to win.
Right.
And I don't think that's a sustainable recipe to win it. I don't think you can sustain that level of play.
Trust me.
I don't think Devin Booker's going to continue to play as if he is Michael Jordan on the court when it comes to his numbers. I don't think he's going to continue to do that. I don't think we're going to keep seeing a 20 and 25 and 14 for 18. I don't see that out of Devin Booker. He's a great player. He's never been a KD type player where he's that efficient.
Now,
never been that type of guy. So, but I think I think what he's doing is he's really benefiting off of not seeing double teams no more. He don't see double teams no more.
Now
KD sees out of double teams.
has to see that every
time. But now KD looks like he's getting old enough where he can't score over double teams no more. He's been very passive, and physical defenses have started to kind of, are as you can see, bother him. But the Nuggets versus Lakers, I like the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are the deepest team in the West. They got multiple scores.
Murray still ain't went off yet. That's my only thing.
You don't have to worry about Murray.
He's had 30 points like 3 times this past series.
You're right. Murray gonna
this
get
series.
This
Michael Porter Jr. If he comes and gives me 20 to 25 points, they have a chance to win every game. Literally, that's what I think it comes down to with Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter be hooping too.
And he's been
Jim Green be hooping too.
And so I think the
Well,
Nuggets.
we're not gonna forget about that man, the Joker.
He gonna get his regardless. That's guaranteed.
We don't even have to talk about him, but he's putting on a statement right now, though. The Joker. He's putting on a statement. Last night he showed. Well, this series we know now. Honestly, and I hate
Best center in the league.
No, he's better than Kevin Durant. Right now, we ain't talking about career. Right now, Joker is better than Kevin Durant. We gotta be honest now. We gotta be candid. You gotta update your resume. You gotta update your resume.
You right.
He just gave them boys 50 and almost beat KD and D Book when they both went off a 30.
Hey, look.
By himself.
I like Jokic.
He's showing that he's top 5 and KD.
He got that attitude. He got that
top 5 right now. I don't see it.
You're right.
He got that cocky attitude about him too.
Top 5. He's not the top 5 best player in the playoffs at all right now.
I think I'm talking about
in the league.
Yeah, he can't. That's what the playoffs.
He don't get hurt.
The playoffs.
Jokic, he don't get hurt. Unlike Greek, he get hurt, little bruises and stuff. Jokic is really he plays every game.
Well, I'll say with Greek, he don't really get hurt as much as like that. We're not gonna say Giannis is an injury prone player. He just gets hurt he's gotten hurt a couple of times in his career. But he's pretty much a hard nosed, hard hat, play 82 type game type guy. I don't really see him being a guy that's brittle because he still came back after one game and still was dropping 28 plus a night. So you got to give him that. But yeah, after the break, we will stick with the NBA playoffs. Who do you think has been the best playoff performer this playoffs? See you after the break.
Looking for the hottest content in the city of Jackson and surrounding areas? Check out WeBelieveDigital.com. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We Believe Digital Podcast is here for all your podcasting needs.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the We Believe Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at webelieve.global.
SocratesGarrettENT.com is a diversified firm specializing in recycled aggregates and crushed concrete. SocratesGarrettENT.com's recycled materials provide the construction industry with significant economic and environmental benefits by recycling clean concrete rubble into M.Dot grade rock materials. Recycled aggregates and crushed concrete can be applied to driveways, road construction, bank protection, parking lots, general bulk fills, and more. By using SocratesGarrettENT.com's crushed concrete products, anyone from homeowners to general contractors can help reduce landfilled concrete waste, conserve natural resources, and gain significant economic savings on materials and disposal costs. For more information, please call 601-896-0084 or visit us online at SocratesGarrettENT.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Staying with the association. The NBA playoffs has been nothing short of phenomenal when it comes to players giving up great performances this playoffs. We have been short to be cheated this whole playoffs, with there being a lot of top playoff performers through this playoffs as they put up great numbers from round 1 and round 2 as we have seen so far. I want to ask you guys, who do you think so far has been the best player in the playoffs?
I gotta go with D-Book, man. D-Book, it's out here between him and Jimmy Bucks, but I gotta go with D-Book, man. He's been efficient. He's been giving you lights out numbers, and he's showing you why he's getting into that Mamba mode. He got guys like contributing like Chris Paul, Karen Payne, DeAndre Ayton. They hold guys accountable, and it's really been a two-man show, and he's got to physically lead this team and will this team to the next round. We know KD gonna get his buckets, but I feel like D-Book is the man, and he putting the whole league on notice. Been doing that, and he's gonna continue to do that. And man, the sky's the limit, man. D-Book is that guy, mid-range assassin.
That's it.
Yeah, can't say no more. What about that Mississippi boy? Still Metro better than Coach though.
I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to disagree with Lacey on this one. I think the best player this postseason right now, I'm gonna have to go with no other than the Joker. I think Nikola Jokic.
He said for that first name.
This guy, he's gonna give you at least a double every night. Sometimes triple-double.
Yeah.
And in the playoffs right now, he's emptied up 10 levels. 10 levels. Anybody, and I'm basing this off this series alone. Nikola Jokic has completely.
But it's Nikola Jokic.
Nikola,
man.
Nikola Jokic.
You don't need to be laughing about getting players' names wrong.
Nikola, I can pronounce that one. He said,
We're not going to even do this because you can't even say Giannis' last name.
Right. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Right.
Antetokounmpo.
Okay. So now,
Can you say it?
Yes, Antetokounmpo. Stop playing.
No, you said it wrong too.
No, I didn't. So now, exactly. Sit down and stay where you at. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Stay where you at.
Antetokounmpo. There you go.
Like I was saying, Nikola Jokic.
Right.
He's completely made DeAndre Ayton invisible on the court.
Right. But
when he gets on the court, his presence is dominant. He dominates anybody that gets in front of him. When he's not on the court, I feel like the level of play is not the same than when he is on the court. For guys like DeAndre Ayton, a series like this, it's a long ride.
yeah.
Literally every game this series, DeAndre Ayton hasn't scored more than 15, I believe. That can't happen. And when you got a player that makes it to where it's literally impossible to score, and then you have to deal with him scoring at ease, that's hard to stop. 31, 13, and 9 is his average in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
I honestly think Jokic is the guy right now. He, like you said in the last segment, he is showing letting everybody know I'm here.
Yeah,
you're right. He is better than Kevin Durant right now. You're totally right.
He practicing his name. I mean, I don't think there should be no surprise on who I'm going with. I'm going with Jimmy Butler. Shout out to my boy Danny J. Hemi Butler. He keeps telling me that. But you guys made two great points. Both of them. I feel like really the case can be made that Joker has been better than Devin Booker. I'd probably rank it Jimmy Butler, Jokic, then Devin Booker. Yeah. But let's really sit back here, though. I know you gave me the stats. You basically gave me that, Devin Booker's been efficient. He's been killing. So let's really dive deep into it, though. Because I think what you got to give Jimmy Butler is not only does he have the numbers, because he's averaging 30 plus. All his season stats have skyrocketed. Points are up by 15. So that is just in itself incredible. You don't see that. You don't at all. Like that's nothing you never see. You don't ever. The Brons and the KDs, they jump up maybe a point or two, but they don't never jump 15 points. Now, you can also make a case, is Jimmy kind of reserving himself to the regular season? You can make that case. But
I think that's what he do.
But I think it's a reserve, but at the same time, see, Jimmy is he really a very team-oriented guy. He don't like becoming the guy where he he don't want to be the guy where he's jacking up all the shots for the team. He really truly likes his teammates to be involved. But in the playoffs, he know
he got to amp it up.
He won a championship, so he know what you got to do to get one. He got to go ahead and do it. But that's besides the point. But we got to talk about it with the level of difficulty. That's why I feel like he's the best, because level of difficulty. Okay, so let's just list these three guys that we just said: Devin Booker, Jokic, and Jimmy Butler. You already just gave me my point. You said you said all the other guys they're here and there, but he has one guy that he can count on to give him points every night, and that's Kevin Durant. Okay, so he has him a sidekick. Where he that's a really a high level sidekick, because he's giving them 30 a night.
But your boy's the only MVP, only All-Star on his team.
Huh?
Your boy Bam was the only All-Star on that team. So he got sidekick now.
And I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna get to it. Just wait.
And the champion Lowry.
Let the kitchen cook now. Let's let the meal be prepared. Now, Phil, you said Jokic. He had 37, 13, but at the same time, it's been games. If you look even at that Sun series he had, where he only had like 20 some 7 and 7 or something like that, when Jamal Murray was the lead guy, right? Where he went for 30, 37 or 34.
Okay,
He has not led his team in scoring every game this postseason.
All right.
Okay, we got that. We got that. So, and when the Nuggets win so far, we've seen he's gotten either Jamal Murray comes along for the ride, Michael Porter Jr. comes along for the ride,
pick.
Aaron Gordon comes along for the ride. He's been very consistent, giving you 15 to 18 a night.
Okay,
Right. Just calm down. Just calm down. Let me finish putting the meal on the table. Now let's look at Jimmy Butler. So you said Bam Adebayo, the all-star of the team.
Right.
Let's be honest here, fellas. Has he really been consistent through these playoffs?
No. But still, he all-star. He's still all-star, though.
Right. No. The all-star is dealing with what? What part of the season the all-star dealing with?
Points.
No, what season is that dealing with?
Oh, that's regular season.
That's regular season. What are we talking about right now?
We talking about playoffs.
We can throw that regular season out the door. We're not even talking about regular season. We're talking about postseason, guys. What we talking about right now?
We talking about the playoffs.
Playoffs, Bam, and I'm a Bam guy, but I have to be honest. I'm glad he showed me something yesterday because we want to have some real decisions on what we have to do with him next season. I'm for real.
And he had nothing with Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, is he Kevin Love of the Timberwolves or the Kevin Love of the championship seasons of the Cavs?
No.
He's giving us 10 to 8 points a night. He averages about 7 to 8 points a game. That's what he's averaging for us in the postseason, 7 to 8. So let's cut that out. Kyle Lowry is averaging around 13 to 12 points a game. That is not all-star work. That is just, he comes in off the bench and gives us quality minutes. Right. And we're giving him a clap for that because we thought that he was done and out the door. Mm-hmm. That's why he's getting a little bit of acknowledgement. We thought he was out the door and done. But don't worry, I think he's still out the door for us.
Even if y'all win.
No, he's old. We gotta get him out of there. Unless we just use his contract to open a spot for a free agent that next season after. That's the only we'll hold him. Or if not, we'll just trade him for another quality level star. But when we look at it team wise, you cannot say anyone on the Miami Heat has been a consistent performer besides Jimmy Butler through this whole postseason that you can have and say when it comes to guys like Devin Booker and Nikola and Jokic. You've seen both of those guys have had guys to come along with them consistently. Yes, Jamal Murray might have a couple of off nights, but for the most part, you know he's coming and giving you 20 to 30 points a night. And
what about your boy Kobe Martin?
Kobe Martin,
yeah, he can give you 15 to 20.
Look at what you just said. He's giving you 15, and let's cut the 20 points out. He's not. We do not. We are never penciling Kobe Martin for 20. And I don't even know if he's broken 20 more than maybe once this postseason. But there's no way you're comparing Kobe Martin to Jamal Murray, Kevin Durant. We're not comparing the likes of those guys. Are we being for real?
But you said that Jimmy Butler is a team-oriented guy, so we're not.
That's what I'm talking about what part of the season.
Okay.
The regular season. What's he been exposed to? Like I said, he averaging like 34-some points a game, 15 points above his league average. So all I'm saying is this: when it comes to the best post, you got to think about level of difficulty. And then it's one more part of the difficulty, though. Let's I know I'm giving you a lot now. Just stay with me. Stay with me. So, okay, the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. Did they play a playing game?
No.
Okay. So they first round, they was already locked in.
I forgot about that.
Okay, the Miami Heat, they lost. We lost our first playing game.
Yeah.
We lost our first playing game. We were dead in the water. No, for real. We dead in the water. We playing the Bulls. People, because we lost to the Hawks, had picked us to lose to the Bulls. Mm-hmm. They had the Bulls beating us. At the end, it was a close game. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a close game. At the very end, Jamie did what he had to do. When we got up, we snuck on out of there. Now I know Giannis didn't play one game out of the postseason though, and when we saw, even when he came back, his number didn't change. At all. He was still the same Giannis. It's the same Giannis by numbers. It's the same Giannis. Jimmy Butler single-handedly beat the Bucks. You can literally make the case that he single-handedly beat the Bucks that series. Tyler Hero was hurt. Bam really didn't give us much that series. Kyle Lowry came here and there. Oladipo got hurt. So, and we saw at 2 to 3, 2 games for sure, where in crunch time, he's made unbelievable shots in crunch time. I'm talking about jaw opening shots where you thinking, how is he doing that? What is he on right now? That's what we looking at when it comes to Jimmy Butler. We seeing him as that. He's knocked off the first seed. He's in the second seed now, beating beating the Knicks 3-1, and he's on the verge.
That's kind of cupcake series. Come on now.
True, you could say that. But if you really look at it, honestly, if you look at it honestly, talent for talent. I'm not talking about just what you think about what you look at.
We all know
Knicks have the better talent.
They have the better lineup.
Hey, Thibodeau is just like Mike Brown. He gonna run out.
No, we just got the best coach. We're the best coach.
Wait, time out. Don't do Mike Brown like that. Are you serious?
Serious.
Are you serious?
Just like Thibodeau, he gonna run out.
He just won Coach of the Year.
I don't care.
Are you?
Two guys won Coach of the Year, now they out. And Bud and
Nurse. True, but that was also a level of expectation with no
and look at who they had on their team.
Right. That's why they got sent home.
Who they had on their team?
They got sent home.
Bus coach had Giannis, and he got put out first round.
That's right.
Okay.
What you mean? If I'm the owner, you gotta go, dog. First round, I don't care what Jimmy Butler
He just
doing.
had a tragic death in the family, man. Come on now.
Business is business.
Are you serious right now?
Is business.
No, we being real.
And that's a whole other topic. But he was on the hot seat before they won the championship, and his same problems before then were the same problems.
Man, you finished number one.
He didn't make adjustments. He never made adjustments. And I'm pretty sure they sent them condolences, gifts, and everything. He's still getting his check.
And if Doc Rivers don't take care of this, he out too.
I mean, I know how I feel about
this. This Doc last year,
but
this is last year. We don't win.
We see though. That's
your boy, Phil.
The Heat are on the cusp of being an HC team now in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's really sit back and look at that now. An HC team is in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what they're on the cusp of doing. You can't tell me he's not the best playoff performer.
Last team did that was Memphis. 2011.
Y'all were the HC when y'all did that?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't think that.
Who y'all beat first round?
Look that up.
That's what I'm saying.
Make sure who y'all saying is credible.
They beat Portland. They beat Portland, and it was either Clippers.
Y'all were the AC, and you played Portland first round.
It was either Portland or the Clippers, 1 or 2. And then the second round was the Thunder. Second round was the Thunder.
Y'all was the AC when that happened, bro.
I need to look at that. I need to look that up real quick, man. I need to look that up.
Hold up. I think it was the AC.
Nice thing.
For certain. I know it was Portland Clippers and Thunder. Then they played got swept by the Spurs.
Y'all might have been the 7th seed.
I mean, they would have aced it, I think, in 2021, but I don't think they made the.
He said 2011.
Nah, I don't know about that, bro.
Hey,
it was 2013.
Did they make the West Conference Finals as an AC?
No,
I don't think so. Because I was looking, I couldn't find it. But like I said though, you don't see that.
We know.
There was a fifth seed. Guys.
Not even looking.
We know. I had to make sure that what he's saying was real credible.
It was a fifth seed.
But like I basically said, we don't see that. You don't see that.
You never see that.
An AFC.
I don't know an AFC that's in the Western Conference Final or Eastern Conference Final.
So that's why I'm saying he's the best playoff performer. Let's just be real.
This could be history. This could be history though.
You put any of those other guys on this Miami Heat squad right now. Can you really justifiably say that they beating the Bucks and taking it all the way to the East Conference Finals with the squad we got right now, constructed right now, with Tyler Hero being out, Big being out?
D-Book, no chance.
For what?
I agree.
For what?
D-Book, no chance. If he switch spots with Jimmy Butler, no chance.
I agree.
Jokic, you got a slight chance.
I give you that.
What you mean? Hold on.
You got a slight chance. He ain't really going.
Jokic is gonna get everybody that mama going, and then
D-Book did it by himself against the Bucks.
He give you 20 rebounds, and he gonna get. Wait, what?
D-Book really did it by himself with the Bucks.
And what did that lead to them doing?
4-2 series they lost.
So what are we talking about?
I'm saying he did. Chris Paul gave him just enough.
No.
He couldn't give him a game.
No. D-Book really choked. He choked. I watched every game, and D-Book
we all watched the game.
This was a real chance where they only chance until KD came that they had even the slightest reach of a hang on.
I knew they weren't gonna win it.
I thought they had a
thought they was
chance.
gonna
When I
win.
saw them getting the bus, I was like,
I know they weren't going to win. But I know y'all D-Book fans.
man, I was like,
Y'all
man,
room for
please
it.
win,
But
please.
I live with, especially with them two teams, emotions are out the door. I get to really look at it, and I knew for a fact they ain't had nobody to beat Giannis.
You right. That defense was.
Crowder couldn't do nothing. Bridges couldn't do nothing. I was just going.
But, hey, Giannis just ran through him, really. Like it was football.
Yeah, and then last game he gave him 50 piece.
Yeah.
Where was D-Book then? You know?
No way.
But that's all I'm saying, though. I just think D-Book, he's a scorer. That's what he's doing. And he's what I said he's best suited for is just where he ain't got to worry about passing and all that, just scoring. That's what they got him doing. But he's taking full advantage of it. He's taking every shot. But see, if you look at it, when they got him running the point, he's not passing it, though. Mm-hmm. He's just trying to outrun the double team, or he'll just pull up in front of the double team. He's not looking to pass. He's not really a guy to get everybody going. He's had a couple of games, in his career, and even the postseason, even in that run with the Bucks, where he's giving you, 10 plus assists here and there. But we all know Devin Booker's he's not a facilitator.
Devin Booker is a scorer.
He's a scorer. That's really it.
That's it.
And I just don't think what he would been doing with the Heat. I don't know, because it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. He's gonna see a lot of more double teams.
They're gonna double him every time.
What he's living off of is that he got a 7-foot guy over there where he hasn't shown us that he's really what he used to be, but they still look at him like that though. They treat him that way because they still double team him, and they really let Devin Booker have to beat him, and that's what happened. And then you look at it with the first round for the Suns. They played the Clippers without Paul George from the jump, and Kawhi left game 2. So what much level of difficulty have they had until they played the Nuggets?
This is the toughest they've ever seen right here. Them Nuggets ain't going. In every game,
You gotta beat the Nuggets. You gotta beat the
every
Nuggets.
game is close.
You gotta beat them.
Literally, this is what I got to say about the Suns. Literally, they just outplayed the Nuggets in the last 2 games. That's it.
You have to beat the Nuggets.
If you notice, when the Nuggets win, nobody's scoring over 100. But when the Suns,
it's really just the bench though. I think it just come down to the bench. They finally got production from the bench.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Aiden gotta go.
But I've been saying that though.
He has to go. There's no way that I don't care if it's Jokic.
It's room. No,
this is where you want to play. You want to play against the best guys.
I told you he's not built like that.
Yeah, he's soft.
I told you that.
DeAndre Ayton is soft.
I've been
soft.
He's a crybaby.
He's not built like that.
You're soft.
But
just like Jaren Jackson.
No, whoa.
Same
Watch
level.
him out.
Same level.
They're the same
I
guy.
agree.
No, I
Man, we put Jaren Jackson
Hold
on the
on.
same
What did
thing.
Jaren Jackson do on the elimination game? Did he show us that he liked that?
No.
Did he even fall on the sword and just say, "Hey, if we're gonna go out, at least I'm gonna go out"?
He laid down. He laid down.
There it is.
He laid down.
He laid down.
Okay.
But it is rumored though that they might trade DeAndre Ayton for
Jaren Jackson?
No.
Kyrie Irving.
No. He's a cancer. He's a cancer. No.
Oh, they thinking.
That's not going to work. I'm tell you that right now. It's not going to work.
It's not gonna work.
Kyrie at the point, he ain't passing the ball to nobody.
This is gonna be 3 scores.
That's not going to work.
Kyrie burns franchises now.
Literally. He put the Mavericks out of playoff potential.
All right,
Contention, I mean.
He gonna take the heart out of Luka. He gonna take the heart out of Luka.
After the break, we getting into it, man. Getting into the ring with it. We getting into the ring with it. After the break. See you after the break.
The Mississippi Link is an African-American female-owned newspaper with a trusted voice that is highly respected throughout the city, state, and nation. Our motto, keepers of the knowledge for people who speak the truth since 1993. Link significantly influences the thoughts, attitudes, and buying decisions of its readers. Call us at 601-368-8481 for your advertising needs. If you would like to receive a newspaper in the mail each week, our annual subscription is only $52 per year. That is only $1 per week for you to stay informed regarding many stories that you can only get in the Mississippi Link. Sign up today at themississippiLink.com and click on Home Delivery.
Advertise on WeBelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit WeBelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Welcome back, everybody. Taking it to the ring. We're taking it to the ring. Canelo Alvarez beat John Ryder this past weekend, putting his record now at 59-2-2 with 39 knockouts. Just 39. He was quoted recently when asked, was Gervonta Tank Davis the face of boxing? He was quoted in saying he has not retired yet. So, guys, I want to ask you, who do you think? Now, let's really think now on this question.
Oh, we better think. We're going to do a lot of
Let's think now on this question.
Let's think.
Who is the face of boxing?
I think this is a real easy answer for me.
Yeah, it is an easy answer.
Canelo Alvarez. Obviously. Let's just and now that you, and I'm glad you let that record be known and how he defended his title.
Right.
He defended his title. It was a unanimous decision.
But no knockout.
It didn't have to. When he knocked him down,
No knockout.
The count went to 8. He got up and look.
He looked kind of slow, man. Sluggish, man.
He looked slow.
Yeah, he looked slow.
You want to know why? Because every punch is coming with it. But let me time out.
This is the
when you talk, I promise you, I ain't gonna say a word. I'm gonna let you talk your buffoonery, and then we're gonna listen to you.
You saying buffoonery?
Yeah, I'm saying buffoonery with you.
No, I'm saying with you.
So now, Canelo Alvarez, this guy has been in the fighting business for what? 10 plus years.
And he's old.
He's won multiple world championships in 4 different weight classes, starting from light middleweight to light heavyweight. I want you to understand, light middleweight is 147 to 154. That's where he started at, okay? I want you to understand that. He's not fighting at 130. He's not fighting at 135, and he dang gonna show not fighting at 140.
So who are you talking about when you saying 135?
I'm talking about Gervonta.
Okay,
She's doggone right. Now, I want you to know, Canelo, he fought in the welterweight, which is between 140 to 147, and that was at the beginning of the career where he went undefeated, where he got most of his knockouts at. So when you want to put that with Gervonta's record, they are equal. Right. I want you to understand that. Next up,
I got you.
Obviously, Canelo has fought way bigger fighters than what your boy. I'm gonna let y'all. He's fought way bigger fighters than what. Who y'all gonna say?
But he lost to one guy though.
He lost 2 fights.
He lost to one. He lost to one main guy though.
One to arguably the greatest fighter of all time.
Right.
I will take that any day of the week if I lose to him. The second fight, it came down to a split decision.
Right.
And that rematch is coming at the same weight, same rules.
Okay.
Hydration clause and all if you want.
Okay.
So we're gonna get him back. I promise you we spinning the block on him.
Who this guy? Name him. Put some respect to his name.
We gonna talk about it.
Put some respect to his name.
It's a Russian guy, and we own one. That's all I know. So how can we say that Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing when obviously you right, Canelo, you ain't retired yet, and if he want to say he the face of boxing, guess what he can come do? Meet him up at 145. Meet him up at 145.
Canelo going to drop.
He's at 138, 140.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Canelo he's not going no lower than 145.
And I need a hydration clause.
He's not going no lower than 145.
I need a hydration clause.
There will never be a fight. I'm gonna let you know that right now. There'll never be a fight.
138, 140.
His lowest weight was 145. I'm telling you.
He can drop 5 pounds. He can drop 5 pounds.
I think Canelo will go 140. He's not going lower than 140.
Cool. We'll do that. We'll do 140. Cool.
It'll do 140
right now.
I don't want to see that. Go to 140.
He'll go to 140. Hydration clause.
Okay. What that mean? A hydration clause.
140 hydration clause.
Also, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all say y'all thing. I got you. I got you.
You know I'm rocking with Tank, man. You know I'm rocking with
Tank.
Okay.
That's some good points you said, but you know I'm rocking with Tank. Man, he's New Hollywood. He's New Hollywood. Face it. He gon' defensively, he fundamentally sound. Offense, he gonna get you that knockout. He gonna get his. He gonna find a way to get his. He strategically beat King Ryan. Strategically, King Ryan was swinging wild. Ryan Garcia was swinging wild, and he got caught slipping. And now he can't. He can't stop riding him. He can't stop riding Davis like he got his butt whooped. He can't. And when we was in Houston, that guy they were talking about was supposed to be that guy.
Right.
Knocked him out.
Mario Barrows.
Knocked him out. You ain't heard him ever since.
Wannabe.
I ain't heard him ever since.
Right.
This guy Gervonta Davis, he put on the show, and he's that guy. He's what Floyd Mayweather. He's going to be what Floyd Mayweather is. I can see it.
You don't want to say that.
I'm not saying that. There will be nobody other than
I really think better.
Well, you sound man, chill out.
No, don't get me wrong.
We're not there yet. We're not.
Don't get me wrong. Floyd Mayweather is Floyd. He
got a chance.
Offensively, I haven't seen one like it. Hey, hold up. Offensively, I haven't seen one like Javante. Don't get me wrong. Defensive, Floyd got that down pat, but it's Javante ain't far behind. He ain't far behind. He's not far behind. Man, bro, Javante, Floyd eat a little punches. You know what I mean? Javante, Floyd eat a punch.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? He's
wrong.
Floyd don't get
touched. That's the reason why he ain't got no scars on him at all.
But Javante, he'll do the same thing, and then.
He ain't got that Floyd touch. My bad.
I'm just calling how I am. Defensive, he up there with Floyd, but offensive, I feel like Javante better offensively. Floyd ain't gonna knock you out. He gonna get you tired and get you to that 10-12 range, and he gonna let the judge put it in the cards. Am I right? He gonna do just enough. He gonna miss it back, and he gonna put jams in there. In the hits, the hit count gonna be up, and he gonna win. That's what Floyd. But Javante, he's gonna knock your butt out. He gonna lay you down. He gonna make you talk about him. And Canelo, and what I saw in Canelo, I mean, he's a buffier guy now. Don't get me wrong, but he's all power. But he gonna get tired. Your boy gonna get tired. And Javante gonna dig it down. Then he gonna knock his butt out. He gonna knock him out. And your boy gonna be flat on the ground too. And Blair, this guy. Y'all know why y'all think Canelo gonna be average, but I want to see that fight, and we can go anywhere and we can watch that fight.
You know who I got?
I know you got. You the only fool in there with my guy Blair. They gonna think Canelo gonna be a tank.
Okay.
Come on now. It's a reason why Showtime still up on there, cause of tank. Ain't nobody watching Canelo outside of the people outside of
I want you to understand now. It was a packed house.
Don't get me wrong. It was.
They had to use a soccer stadium for his performance.
And it was a packed house in Puerto Rico with WWE too. Right. What you mean? What you gotta say with that? but backlash. Am I right?
Right.
Bro, Javante Davis put on the show. He sell crowds. He ain't.
What do you mean? Are you serious? He sell crowds and Canelo don't?
Hey,
are we being real?
Hold on.
Canelo, he's in Las Vegas. Where Canelo was at?
It don't matter.
Dominican Republic?
No. See, now you. No.
Where was the fight?
Mexico. It was Mexico.
Was it Mexico City?
Yeah. No, it was not Mexico City.
Listen, okay, hold on.
Las Vegas?
Before this go left.
Because you
all right, as far as the face of boxing, I'm gonna agree with Lacey though. I think it's clearly.
Ain't nobody talking about Canelo. Ain't nobody talking about that fight like they did. What you call it?
I think that is easily Javante Tank Davis. Yes, you listed out eloquently, the stats, his pedigree, what he comes from, what he's about. You gave us the whole rundown, and I appreciate that. But
too long.
Just to simplify it real quick though, Lacey is right on this term though. Tank is he's not a guy that's the guy that everybody want to go sit in the turnstiles and go see now. That's who everybody wants to sit down and watch the fight with. That's what it is. Let's be real. Tank now, he the culture.
They talking about it all day, all night. Whoever gonna see the fight is. They ain't saying about Canelo.
What raises his level of culture is, and I really don't want to make this like that, but it is we in it now. We in it. We are. Floyd had us. He captivated us. But now Floyd is basically now handing the crown over to Tank.
And Javante's saving boxing right now.
And Tank is really what's keeping us to watching. Let's be real. As kind of Lacey said though, maybe this may not, and maybe I might be ignorant when it comes to the 4 regions. But from what I have seen when it comes to noise and the popularity, when Tank and Ryan was about to fight, which we seen that it was. That was everything. Everybody
wanted to watch it. You could
anywhere, everywhere.
That was a culture split. That was a culture split right there.
And it was. And then when it came, it was. And if we being honest, it may not have been maybe all the way like that, but it gave me shades of maybe of Floyd and Pacquiao. That would have gave me shades of. As far as the hype,
and you know, college, everybody in Mo was watching that fight.
As far as the hype, it gave me shades. I'm not gonna say it was all the way up there, but it gave me shades of Pacquiao Floyd. That's what it gave me shades of.
That way ain't better. Conor versus Floyd.
I'm not gonna say it was that low. I'm not gonna say it was that high yet. Now, I can't give him that, but it gave me shades of Pacquiao Floyd. But as far as it though, I feel like just off of just how he represents himself, basically his swagger and what he does is what has him as the face of boxing. If you go outside right now and you ask 10 people right now, and maybe this is because of where we stay, our region, you ask them who you feel like is the best at boxing or whatever right now, they're going to tell you Gervonta Tank Davis, and you do know that, but we're not talking about. You see, I think what you're trying to argue is who the best boxer is. You're trying to argue that Canelo is the best. And
if you're the best boxer, then why aren't you the face?
That don't mean that you're the face.
So listen, Floyd not the best boxer?
Yes, but listen. Hold on. I'm gonna just switch to another sport. At times, we both have felt that Kevin Durant was the best player in the NBA. Correct?
Right.
But let's be honest. Was he ever really the face of the NBA? No. It's always been Bron and Steph.
Or Kobe.
We've never seen just because you may be the best don't mean that you're always the face. That you don't have to be the best sometimes to be the face. The face can still be somebody that's not as good. They're just more marketable. So I think that Tank is the face. But I will say that in my opinion, I think Tank the best. I think he's the best. And I'll say now Lacey, I don't think he explained it correctly when it comes to their techniques. He did. But I do think that Tank's defense is very underrated. I think that is very underrated. And that's how I push back on you. I feel like you don't respect his defense like that.
I don't.
I think you think that I think you think he just take hits. That's what I think you feel like you do. He just eat them. That's not what he's doing. If you really watch that Garcia fight, he put on a masterclass.
He not letting
he put on a masterclass on defense.
He just can't reach to him. He got his hand out.
How come he couldn't?
Ryan had a bigger reach. If you watch the fight, what Tank did the whole fight, when you seen him put his arm out, he was checking his distance every time. Waiting on his uppercut. If you watch the fight, he put on a defensive masterclass in that boxing match.
And we got slipping, he got 8.
Okay, so time out.
He got costed, he got 8.
All right, if I'm being honest, I will agree with you when it comes to hype. And that's literally it.
It's not hype though.
No, it's hype.
He's 29-0.
No, it's hype because his biggest fight right now was the Ryan Garcia fight. Any other fight that he had, you can't even tell me the dude he fought name. And what's Axe Lacey?
It started with a B, wasn't it, bro?
But you can make that same case with Floyd though, and he's still considered best. When Floyd fought Canelo, he was real young. When he fought Pacquiao, he was real old.
Oscar De La Hoya.
You can say
no,
he picked and choose fights when they weren't at the hypest.
Him and Gervonta and Garcia, they ran about the same age.
Okay, but
what I'm saying is, these fights that Gervonta taking,
you say they're easy, but they're easy.
They're easy fights. No, they're easy fights. No, Floyd not taking no easy fights. That Canelo fight wasn't easy. I wouldn't even see that Pacquiao fight wasn't easy. Let's be real. That Ricky Hatton fight wasn't easy for Floyd.
You named 3 out of 50.
Hold on. What are you talking about?
You named 3 out of 50.
I can't remember every fight.
Okay.
Pacquiao gave his.
You can't remember every fight of Gervonta.
And then this is what I'm disputing. 50-0 is 50-0, and 29-0 is 29-0. That's not easy to do. He has been 29-0.
Canelo went 29-0.
But what is he now?
He lost his 2 fights in the latter.
And he had 2 draws. Let's not forget that. He got 2 draws.
Time out. Okay, so let me tell you something else then, because I'm glad you brought up this point. Put Gervonta Tank against I don't even want to know.
We're not gonna put this. We're not gonna do this.
Because let's be real. Why
I'm looking at what he did right now.
Okay,
look at
time out. Time out. Because we're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at it right now. Why hasn't he fought Errol Spencer or Terrence Crawford? They're in the same weight class.
It's coming.
No, it's coming. That's the same height as Ryan Garcia. If we be honest, it's bigger height. No, it's not. Because if Gervonta is the best fighter,
this Spence fight coming.
Devin Haney been asked for it. Devin Haney and Errol Spencer been asked for it.
Errol Spencer coming.
Errol Spencer he's the champ for the middleweight right now. A light middleweight, something like that.
Eventually.
That fight coming.
All I'm saying is, before I'm gonna agree and say that Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing, I need to see you beat some real competition. Beat some real competition.
Boxing.
I'm not lying.
So Garcia won undefeated. Before he took the L.
Who has Ryan Garcia even fought before he got to Tank? Tank was his hardest fighter. Let's be real. And you can tell me that.
But that was also Tank's hardest fight.
No.
So it was even Steven.
No. His hardest fight was when he went 12 rounds. And it was really close on how he won. He won by 2 points. Exactly. It went 12 rounds and it was his first time.
But that's how your boy win now though. Let's be real. That's how Canelo win.
And that's how and guess who else said judge decision? Your boy, he said Floyd do it. Floyd take everybody 10 to 12 and let the judge decide.
He do.
That's the same thing Canelo doing. It's the same exact thing Canelo doing.
50-0.
That don't mean that.
50-0.
Okay, what?
50 fights, no losses. That's why we look at Floyd at L. And not because of all the degree of fighting. It's because of that 50-0. He is unblemished with 50 fights. 50. Let's just take out the ring. You know a guy that got the box out, just box. He got the boxing, and you seen him fight 50 times, and you never seen this dude lose.
I know a guy like that. Kimbo Slice.
Okay, anyway.
He's lost a fight.
Yes,
Right.
okay.
UFC.
Look at that.
Let's be real.
We said outside. No, we ain't talking about UFC.
We're not talking about outside. We're talking about fight period.
We talking about 50 times, though. 50 times.
You say Brock Lesnar too.
No,
Brock Lesnar has lost a fight. Let's be real.
But look, Tank, he is 29-0, about to be 30. He gonna be. We know he hit 30. Let's know that. Like that's done deal.
If we had to see Terrence Crawford, I'm taking Terrence.
Cool. Phil, every time, ladies and gentlemen, every time Tank has fought anybody, he's taking the ladder. He's going for the ladder. That's just who.
I don't see nobody else going Floyd record.
I think honestly, and we don't. I think we don't use that word a lot on this show, but I think you're just being a hater when it comes to Tank Davis. I think you're hating on.
I'm not being a hater. Tank is a great fighter. I'm not saying he's a bad fighter.
Boxer, and to me right now, he's the best boxer. I mean,
he's not the best boxer. In his weight class,
he can beat him in both ways.
In his weight class, he's the best boxer in his weight class.
He can put on a defensive master class, and he can just go in and just knock you.
We're not gonna say that Gervonta Tank is the best boxer in the world. He's the best boxer in his weight class.
I like him best pound for pound.
Pound for pound in his weight, in his 130, 135, and 140 weight class.
I like Tank Davis.
That's where he's the best. You're right. At 130, 135,
and in the world when it comes to any class.
In the world, 130, 135, 140.
Anybody.
No, it's not just
Anybody.
You can't say that.
Anybody. And if Canelo want to fight, tell him drop it down, take it down to 140.
My thing is,
and we'll see him. We'll holler at him. We'll holler at him.
But my thing
is, we'll throw him a couple minutes.
No.
We'll give him a little fame.
No, time out. And you're not gonna treat Canelo like he.
We'll give him a little fame.
He the one looking for the bread. Canelo coming with his own luggage. His own Louis V bag, man. His own Louis V bag. He ain't coming with no doggone duffel. He come with the Louis.
Cool.
What you mean? So Gervonta gonna have to meet his standards too now. It ain't gonna just be a one-sided thing.
We'll give Canelo a little.
No.
We'll give him a little. We'll give him 8 minutes of fame. We'll give him 8 minutes of fame.
It ain't gonna be 8 minutes. I can tell you that right now.
We'll give him 8 minutes of
it's
fame.
It's going 12.
But just know that belt gonna go home with Tank. Just know that.
It's going 12.
Just know that.
If they're the fight, it's going 9.
It's going 12.
9.
I've never in my life seen Canelo get knocked out.
I've
never seen it. He's never even did a TKO.
His 2 losses went 12. He went 12 with Floyd. He went 12 with Floyd, Yuan. He went 12 with Floyd.
Hey, mark this show right here.
And it was not a unanimous decision.
If they get the fight,
it was a split decision.
Hey, mark this show right here. They get the fight.
Split decision with Floyd, guys.
If Gervonta
we're talking about the pound for pound greatest boxer of all time.
He do all the
Tank spar him every day.
Yeah, he can do all.
He didn't spar with Floyd every day. You know that.
We don't know that.
No, Floyd got sparring with Gervonta every day, man.
You don't know that.
Like I said,
that's his teacher though. He knows everything.
If Gervonta was to fight Canelo, 9. Standing on it. Standing on it. Look.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, look, you see who's going to get practice from Floyd now?
Yeah,
Ryan Garcia.
he been needed that.
Ryan Garcia.
He dropped De La Hoya.
Ryan Garcia is a celebrity fighter. He's not a real boxer.
He dropped De La Hoya.
No, he's a YouTube fighter. He's a YouTube fighter. Gervonta fought Ryan Garcia. He fought a YouTube fighter.
What's the guy name?
This man,
what's the guy been fighting? LeBron?
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Gervonta said after the fight,
YouTube.
He said he's slow. Like, come on, dog. He's a YouTube fighter. That man ain't fighting nobody, man. That's all. He ain't fighting nobody. I'm just gonna call it how I see it.
Alvarez.
Let's go in and disagree.
9.
I like Tank.
Alvarez down at 9.
Y'all know what I got, man. Canelo in 12.
Alvarez down at 9.
But I will say this: it's not gonna be unanimous. It's gonna be split decision.
Split decision. It could be knockout.
No. I'm telling you,
TKO.
Never in my life have I seen Canelo get knocked out.
That might be what put Tank in that ilk of the Floyds or the Ali.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he might want to try to knock out Terrence or Errol Spence or somebody.
The Tysons,
the George Foreman, the Holyfield.
You know what? If Tank knock out Canelo, I will say
he's already close. He's really tier 2. He's tier 2 right now.
Tell that man to bump up to 145. You got you a fight.
See us at 140, Holmes. 140. We'll give you 8 minutes of fame. 8 minutes of fame.
It's not gonna be 8 minutes.
8 minutes of fame, baby.
8 minutes of fame.
Hey, Canelo down in 9. I can tell him in Spanish. I can tell him I don't know all the social media profiles down in 9, and he'll know what I'm talking about. Down in 9.
We gonna see.
But
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, no HBCU swag topic today, guys. We know we missed y'all last week, but we were hoping to be back again next week. You know how we do it every Tuesday. See you around at 6:30. Thank you for tuning in. We are out of here.